everyone. This is the first video I am recording for like educating someone. Actually, from the starting itself, I have been learning from YouTubers like since I was in 9th, 10th class, and I feel like I should give back, right? Like whatever I have received, the education, the legacy, I should give it back. So here I am like trying to teach bit by bit, like obviously what I know on YouTube. So today we are here to actually go through a design process actually. I have taken up a fictional website that's EduGate. Not website actually, it's a platform. Not endorsed anyways, like Udemy or like Coursera, etc., where you can take online lectures and all. So this is a forum for video sharing. Most of it is video sharing. Udemy itself, like courses. So the name is EduGate. Anyway, school name EduGate. EduGate. So it's nearby. The first thing we want to do is like think about this name, like EduGate. Okay, okay. It's like seven letters. E is the primary, E is the starting letter. So we'll go ahead and look for inspiration. Let's go to Dribble first. Like let's search. Okay, I have searched it earlier just to ideate. Okay, education logo. And before that also we need to actually think which industry is it going to serve, which type of logo, where does it where should it go. Like you are seeing dribble here, like the dribbles logo in the top. It's like in a small place also it can be properly visible, right? Like that must be 32 pixel by 32 pixel, but it's still like properly visible. So similarly it goes for OBA Studios logo also, like similar stuff. So again, if you're making a very complicated logo, so it's not going to look properly when you descale it. So again, we want something modern because it's a technological thing, like it's an education thing, something we want to remember. Okay, this one looks good, it's very minimal. Okay, video smile. Okay, this one also looks good, it's very minimal. Educate. Okay, it's near our name. Okay, okay. I think I got a bit of idea. Let's go. So what I'll do is I'll first start a box or a rectangle, whatever, or a square, whatever you like to call it. Then pressing Control and Shift together, you can actually rotate it. And then I'm gonna turn it to this is an object. I want to turn it to a path actually. So I'll press Control plus E. Okay. Then I'll make it a little bit. Okay, one, two. Okay. So we have a nice rhombus here. Like imagine this as a sort of the skull, like that cap convocation hat. So that it like showcases that showcases education. Someone who has completed his degree or someone in the same cohort. So I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna do another. Then I'm going to subtract this from that. Select both, then subtract. Okay, I have a nice round thing here. Then I'll select a rectangle and I'll draw it. Then again I'll intersect. Okay, okay, I have something here. So I want the gap to be similar to the top ones, and this one has a lot of. Okay, for simplicity's sake, I'll again turn it to a path. I'll add another. I'll add another. Okay. Looks a bit clumsy, so we'll reduce the difference. Okay. So we have a basic layout of the logo. Now I want to check if it's square or not. Okay. I'll change the color. Okay. It mostly fits in a square box. So yes, I think we can go ahead with this logo. Like not will make some changes, but this is going to be the basics of it. So I want to change the corner radius a bit. Oops, too much. Okay, a bit more. Three. No, still not working enough. Why is this happening this way? Okay, I want to change. Why is the corner radius not working properly? Okay, it's working for this places only. Okay, okay, cool. So the corner radius is not working properly. What I'll do is I'll I'll fiddle around with this a bit. Then I will change. Okay, I can selectively change. So I will increase the corner radius for this also. Okay, looks fine, good enough. Then I'll change the corner radius for three of these. Okay, the center ones. Okay, looks awesome. Then I'll change the corner radius for this as well. Okay, the bottom points are getting a bit not getting rounded to look okay. So I think three is a good number. Three. Okay. Then for the other side, one, two, three. For another yes. Okay. Okay. I finally found the problem. The thing is, this has two bits here. Ouch. Okay, there is some issue while making it, but I think we can work it out. Okay, 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 okay. Works out. Fine. So goes for three of these. Okay. So while making a logo, you have to actually look after all the small details, like because you see, like once you have made the logo, like to change a logo again is like a very hectic thing. You don't believe me, you don't want to be there, like at the wrong end of the client who's like scolding you. You don't want an unhappy client. So they say, right, like make if you're doing business, then at least try to make people happy, or like you will suffer in business. Okay. I think we have like our initial trademark here. So like initial logo, sorry, my bad. So this looks very minimalist, and what we can do is we can differentiate this cola cap from the this entirety of it by placing a small string there that shows that this is actually a scholarship tag. Okay, I want it to be here somewhere around, and I want it to match the length of this one. So I'll draw a line which will tell me like, okay, this is the length I need to be. Okay, get so much minute details, but you have to do this. Else, like as I said, an angry employer is not someone that you should deal with. You should be focused on designing good stuff. Okay. Oops, if you're like taking it too far, then it's getting detached from the whole idea, the concept of it. Okay, let's just leave it. Let's just leave this one. Yeah, I want to talk about colors. So you can choose colors according to color psychology. Basically, it's different for each and every person. Like you have, sorry, each and every brand or each and everything that you are designing for. But for this actually I've chosen more of a color, more of blue, because you see, blue is a color which is like, which imparts, how can I say, trust and all. So blue is something which is going to work wonders. And as a secondary color, I want to have gray, because since this is going to be a UI design project. So so one thing is like we need a big palette and say complementary colors for the same. So we'll be needing a gray, a darker shade of gray. See, I took a blue and a gray, and I need another white to complement it perfectly. White is a color which you will find each and everywhere. So let's just see how the colors go around with each other. Let's just imagine that you are on a UI page and it has a section for a video or something of the sort. Okay, and some text in white. Hello, I'm Aditya. I want this to be popped in, so obviously, and I'll resize it a bit. I'll okay, I'll round the corners. So okay, to group it, take it to the center. Okay, looks cool enough. Like each and every color is complementing each other. I can take the white behind the gray, it's going to complement. I can change this to change this frame to gray color and the center to blue color. And this also is going to complement, looks like a button. Okay, it's similar to Figma itself. Okay, cool. So this is going to work out. Like I think so. And I'll change the color. Okay. Why is this happening? Shouldn't happen like that. Fine, I have selected this. So I want this color to be blue. Okay, okay, fine. I have to do this also. I have to separate this parts out. Okay, so to the line, I want a freehand tool. Okay, done. Okay, done. I want to say that to Figma. Okay, I'll select this and I'll union one. Okay, not union. My bad. I want to change the color. Sorry, I want to make it solid. Then I'll change the I'll get it to intersect so that I want to subtract 1 and intersect 2. See, I intersected a part, I subtracted a part. Not like I'll obviously teach this in Figma basics, but those who know Figma like a bit, so they'll be knowing most probably. Like I hope so. And then I have three different components actually. And I want this to be a vector. I want this to be a vector. I want this to be a vector. So I'll now change the colors. This is blue. This is blue. This is gray. Okay. I finally have a proper logo. Now I want to add the other letters to make a proper text logo. Proper word mark. Sorry. I want to make it bolder the font to increase the size. Okay, want to. Okay, I want to look at how the kerning is. Okay, kerning is basically the this gap between the letters. You have to take care of kerning while you are designing logos which contain words or letters to more than one letter, because kerning is going to like either ruin your logo or it's going to make your logo. Fine, I think we have a basic logo. I want to make it white. EduGate looks cool. And to tone down the okay, a little bigger, a little smaller, little bit of kerning. Okay, EduGate. Distance, it looks good. So basically, before going on and doing something else, we have to make few variations of our logo. This one. So imagine we have a dark background. This is going to look good, but with a white background. Suppose I have a white background. Suppose I have a white background. Wow, it's like okay, it's an obvious thing, but it's a thing that you should keep in mind and make your logo flexible according to it. So that is why we have so many colors, so that I can easily manipulate my logo to look something different. Okay. See, it goes in white background now also. And then we have, okay, then what we need to do is we need to make variations out of it. Okay, Control G. I want to group it. I want to group it. So first of all, then like since we're made with the logo, I need to present the client with the logo, right? So what I'll do is since it's going to be an online learning platform, I'll add uh, presentation for I'll add a design a presentation. So I want this, okay, delete it, press F, okay, delete it, press F, then go to presentation, slide 36 by 9. Okay, and we want the color to be blue because it's the primary color. Okay, now you're going to ask me, okay, if it's going to be blue, how is it going to go together, right? We can just make a variation out of it. Can change the initial colors to white. My god, and this is a simplistic logo. Okay, okay, I forgot to do this. I need to vectorize it. Control plus C, Control plus E, and okay, okay. I haven't copied the same one. I was actually mistaken. I thought this was a component. Yeah, okay, let's complete. I need to make it white. Okay, it's in the center. But you want to see like it's actually in the center or not in the center. See, we have centered it, but it's not actually in the center. If I draw a box in the text, see, text is the heavy part of the logo, right? So if I draw a text and maybe change the okay, so I want this text to be in the center, right? So I have to take this a little more up. Okay, these are the small things. Okay, this now looks as if it's in the perfect center. Let's think of namesake tagline for our company. So uh, educate for free, endlessly, educate for free, anywhere, everywhere. Quite common, not something I had like to give a brand I'm building. But what can we do? Like uh, we just have to we just have to showcase a fake brand, get anywhere, everywhere. I want to maybe maintain a bit hierarchy and decrease the thickness of the text. Okay, get anywhere, everywhere. and I want to take this a bit up. Okay, okay. So the first slide is done. I want to add something in the background. It looks a bit of plain. So I'll have this logo. What I will do is we'll create a pattern for the company, for our brand, right? So I'll get and I will change to see this is how branding works basically. You have to fiddle around, you have to do things. I want to okay, fine. This looks good now. This looks like a bit better enough. Phew. Okay, so we are done with the first page, hopefully. Then we want to create a logo representation, like types of logo and how it's going to go together with everything. So I want to change the page color. I want to make it white with little bit of showcase our brand. It'll like get set in the brains of the client that okay, this person is actually like have has everything in the his or her mind. To change the color gray for now. Okay, I want to add text. Let's resort to not adding anything at all. Let's keep it abstract. So, educate, and I want this to be blue as it was earlier. Okay. And add it as a small. Okay, before I add it, I want to make some grids. So I'll make a grid plus and I'll change this columns to one column. Just want to have some margin of 50, little more, 60, and another column for rows. The rows margin 60, count 1. Okay. Now we have a visible margin, like visible area that we want to design in. Okay, so we want our logos to be stationed in boxes, right? So I'll make boxes. We'll be having two two individual marks with three backgrounds and two word marks. So and this to be 200, 200. Okay, some a bit bigger. The box is a bit bigger. Mm, okay. No, too much. Okay. Fine enough. So I want to separate this logo out. So I can only have the logo mark, icon mark. I'm going to take it, group it, and now I want to have different types of background colors. So first of all, I'll be having blue, the primary color, then gray. Uh-huh. Okay, so let's continue. So I want to increase the spacing and make it a bit smaller because this looks a bit, oh, a little bit there. Just a logo presentation there. I want to have some corner, a little bit rounded corner. Okay, fine, this works. And then I'll increase the size. Okay, okay, group it, and take it. Then I want to increase the size. Okay, to to center. Keep it up, up. Okay. Then I want to take. Okay, I want to take this one. The little. Then I have the logo. Okay, take it up. Okay. Mhm. And then I want to change the color. Then white. And then this is blue. I want to make it white. Full. Mm, this is black even. Okay. So okay, we have a small thing here. Okay, I want to group this. I want to group this. I want to group this. Group this. Then I want to group all of it. Then I'm going to change the background colors. Okay, blue. Then I'm going to make everything white. 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 I want to make these two white. Okay, this is stroke. Okay, no strokes. Okay, white. I want to make this gray, and I want to make all of this centered. I want to maybe decrease the size a little bit, looks too big. Okay, now I want to turn off the. Okay, now we have. Sorry. Now we have the full branding, and then we want to like discuss what colors we used and why we use them. So I want to. Okay, but maybe I want to keep this. Mm, maybe. And to view the grids. Okay. Colors. I want to take colors and patterns. Okay. Okay. Colors. Okay. This is blue. I want shades and hues of blue. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Done. The page. Okay. Looks good enough. Decrease the size a little bit so it can fit. Okay. Then I want whites and blacks. Whites and blacks. Here I have it for white, do it for black. Select all, Control D, and okay, you have it. Then this is blue. I want to use shades, right? So this let's take it as lighter hues. Okay. Actually, it's not visible properly the color. What I'll do is I'll again pick because I want the shade to be a bit more lighter. Okay, and this to be somewhere in the mid, and this one is too close. Take it up, and I want this to be dark, the most darkest shade. This one works. want this to be somewhere midway. Okay. And okay. So okay, we have. Okay, I want this to be a little bit more closer. We have our shades and hues, I guess. Okay, yes. Okay. Yes. 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 Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Everything is in clear distinction. So we have got the blue figured out. Then we need to have the blacks. Okay. So everyone's like, if you go and look into a proper designer, they're gonna say that don't use like the full like proper black because it's going to absorb each and every light and it is not like perfect for the eyes. So we're going to just do the same. Going to tone it down a little bit. The basically the code I like is 1 1 1 1 1 all ones. Okay, got it. So I'm going to decrease it a little bit. The darkness, the blackness, my bad. The darkness sounds like horrific scientific dystopian from dystopian origin. Okay, so we have our blacks here. Now we want whites. So, anyways, how is going to white going to be visible? So we'll add a stroke to symbolize. Okay, something is there here. I'm going to have to decrease the stroke. Okay, opacity. I'm going to give this a color, little bit of gray, then little bit more of gray, then finally a little bit more gray. Fine, we have our color palette. Okay, I want to group it and I want to arrange it a bit. It's proper. Okay, okay, to arrange this as well. Wow, okay, I didn't know that there's something copied below. We'll just delete it and we have another. Okay, fine. We have a color palette. We have a logo. We have logo presentation. We have color palette. What more do we need? We're done with our logo. Actually, we're done with the presentation bits of the presentation. Let me know, let me know below, like how did you like it or not? Since it's my first video, I know I blabber a lot, but I hope that I am a fun educator. So let me know what did you think about this and let me know what do you want to learn more or not. In the next part of this video I'm going to add a proper animation kind of thing where you can actually animate this. I'm going to animate in Figma, but if you want then I will teach you how to animate on let's say Resolve. We will use Fusion and we can animate, or you can also use SVG Gator or sites like that to animate, where we will be having an SVG animation which we can incorporate in websites very easily. So just let me know about what you want, what you don't want in the comments. So I can again go ahead and make content for you.